Test. Oh, it's only one. Oh, dude, the audio's gonna be fuck. The audio's gonna suck. Oh man. Maybe I'll use my laptop microphone. The laptop microphone sucks though, I think. First stream, baby. First stream. Here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna take out my phone and check it that this is actually working. I feel like it's. Here we go. I need to get new audio equipment so that it's not panned all the way to the left. Maybe I can add something so it's not panned. How do you do this? I don't know. The audio stuff is bad. Let's see. Nah, that shouldn't matter, bro. That's stupid. I don't know why this is bad. What's up with this thing? Test. How do I fix this? Let's see. Alright, I'm going to do a quick test on this because it's still. What I was in the middle of though is let me just make sure this is working. This is my first stream of all time. Quake Chatbot. Oh, nice. This is actually working. Test. Oh, wow. The audio sucks, bro. Good thing I checked. This audio is terrible. Sucks, bro. Good thing I checked. This audio is terrible. Test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Test. Test, 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 test. Audio, master audio. That didn't do anything. Test, 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 test. Wow, this is weird. Test. Test, test, testing, testing. All right. Testing. Test, test, testing, testing. All right. That's as good as it's gonna get. All right, so now I'm just gonna go over this AWS stuff and just talk to myself for a long time. Get out of this real quick. I'm actually gonna stop streaming and then start streaming again. Should I do that? I think I should do that. Let me do that. I'll be right back. All right. All right, I think it's working. I'm gonna test it again just to make sure this is working. But I'm in the middle right now of I just added this dashboard to AWS CloudWatch. So the point of this is just to track my Lambda functions. Hold up, it's loading right now. All right, so I'm doing this to track my Lambda functions. So this first one is called Icebreaker because it breaks the ice when someone's shopping on this is a Shopify app. And so when someone's shopping on the web store, the Icebreaker creates these messages. This is an example. It could say, just sorted by newest. Is that what you're looking for? and then it offers like a similar product that's like probably a new product. So it could recommend products. Um, so the generator generated this message. Let's see. The evaluator evaluated it also. Oh, so this is the one at the top is the newest, bottom is the oldest. So first it generated this potential icebreaker message, and then it scored the message with the evaluator. Uh, so the raw score is 6, but then there's also a penalty of -1 because there's 0 products viewed. And in my AI agent, there's like a couple penalties to keep the score lower if there's like if certain requirements haven't been met. So it wants there to be more products viewed because then the recommendation is going to be way better. Because here there's no products viewed. Um, hold up, this. Ooh, what's this? Oh no, we don't really have the. Maybe I should add tracking to this to the DynamoDB table because what goes along with the icebreaker is there's stuff going on in DynamoDB, and this is how it knows like what to recommend to the shopper. Um, so the table we're looking at is sessions, and let's look at an example in sessions. How do you even do this? Let's see. Where is it? Oh, is it? No, that's old. This is a backup from when I migrated a bunch of stuff. I made some backups of these tables, but the live table should be in here somewhere though. Monitor. I forget how to actually like see what's in the table. So stupid. Where is this? Where is this at? Down here somewhere. Um, how do you? Oh, explore items. Okay, that's probably it. Um, okay, so let's see. We got these. There's these two IDs. Uh, oh shoot. Oh no. I don't know how I did that. Oh, that's crazy, bro. There's like 2 tabs in one. I didn't know you could even do that. How do I undo this? What the? Oh, here we go. Okay. So I just migrated a bunch of stuff. So the table here is like basically a brand new table, and I just started testing with it, I guess, yesterday. So there's like 2 sessions and that's it. So in my testing since I've migrated things, I've only really gone onto the dev store like twice, I guess. Or I could have gone on multiple times, but then it only counts it as twice because it sees that I'm doing it from the same computer and maybe the same browser. Um, I forget what. Can you see what I'm even looking at here? Not really. Let me just do this. So I'm looking at this table, and oh, I can move my face. Okay. Yeah. So here this session viewed products. There's viewed products in here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Um. Oh shoot. No. What the hell? Come on, baby. Thank you, God. Set of 3. It looks like when I was testing on the website, I viewed the same product twice. So it's counting it twice. And let's see. So the second session, there's nothing in the viewed products field. So I must have just done some sorting. Oh yeah, here we go. Sort preference. So the latest sorting option that I chose while I was browsing was descending. Oh, I just realized this is bugged actually. The sort preference, this is cool. The sort preference here is wrong really because every time you load the home page or like the shopping page on the website, the default is descending, created descending. Is that true? Maybe not because created descending um, means that I think the most recent stuff is at the top. So I actually did sort it like that, but I am wondering now if sort preference is potentially bugged because it's not like it's keeping a dictionary of viewed products, right? Because um, that way, like a dictionary it's tracking everything the whole time. But sort preference means that it's only considering probably the latest sort method. So if someone, does that matter though? Because if someone's shopping for like the cheapest possible stuff and then they sort it to like the newest stuff, then the icebreaker pop up is going to be about something with wait, hold up. Let me see what this looks like. Let me show what this looks like. Oh, what's going on here? I'm gonna hard refresh the dev store. These errors are just not really important right now. Uh, oh, my face is like in the middle of the screen. uh, yeah. All right. So this is like the mobile view of the website, basically. Okay, so you just sorted by newest products. What caught your eye? Um, this is like an issue I'm having with testing actually, because it's like it never resets. It's like I don't want to have to do like different browsers incognito mode. I could do incognito mode, but it's like every time I reload this page, even if it's a hard refresh, it still remembers stuff from before, which is in a way that's like kind of what you want because that means that the app is good and it like if someone shopped today and then they shop tomorrow, it's gonna like possibly remember. I think it has a 24-hour window on it where it remembers stuff. Um, so like I kind of don't want to get rid of that, but and so here's the AI switch between the store and the AI. So the app adds like another layer on top of the store without really changing almost anything in the regular store. But here, so it's recommending, they said you just sorted by newest products, what caught your eye. This is actually a fail because it should recommend like a new product. Like it's not even recommending a new product. It's just saying what caught your eye. It's really stupid. I'm surprised this even passed the icebreaker test. I'm gonna see it probably scored like a 5 because a 5 out of 5 score means that wait, is this old or new? Oh, this is new, right? Let's put this in the Pacific time zone. Let's see, is this accurate right now? Yeah, that's accurate, I guess. Um, so this is the one it just did. Let's look at the times. So the session here, and yeah, it's the same session from before. It actually shows the session ID 8290. Um, so it generated this. Um, the evaluator said it's a generic but acceptable icebreaker. It looks like it's saying, however, it could be more specific. The real problem is that it didn't even show any products. Let me just make sure it's actually working because I've been changing so much stuff lately. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was broken. I want to buy furniture. See if this works. Okay, so it is working. I don't know why it recommended no products in the icebreaker. It's like stupid. I don't like you just sort of caught your eye. I mean, this is still like sort of attention grabbing, but without the product, it's like there's nothing special. It's just like asking the shopper if they want AI to do stuff for them, I guess, which I don't think people would really click on. But if someone did click on it, then it does recommend stuff. So that's positive. Um, this is wow, this is like degraded. This happens too with chatbots a lot is chatbots degrade over time because if you add features and you change the way stuff works, it's like the actual chatbot experience is going to degrade unless you prioritize that above like you have to constantly test how the chatbot works or else it's going to start failing. And that's what's happening with like every big AI app nowadays. Like they're all bad. It's like they're all so bad. I think Anthropic is trying to be more like of a big industry player, but it's like the consumer facing products are so bad now. So it's like I really don't want to let my chatbot get bad like that. It's like the main concern is that the chatbot should never be absolute garbage trash the way ChatGPT is. Do. Here's some products. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I recently added this cart feature, so it actually opens up the cart. Um, it's kind of stupid because if you change something in the cart, let's like this. Let me take this console log off. All right, I'm in the desktop mode again. Desktop mode now. So if I minus this, what's happening? Oh, if I X this, I don't know what's happening. It's just not working for some reason. All right, it's being stupid. I think my internet just sucks, to be honest. My internet's so bad. I pay like twice as much as I should to have better internet. Probably a complete scam. Maybe I get worse internet even for it, honestly. I should switch that. Um, so yeah, like now there's only two things in the cart. These both do this, like both of these things do the same thing. The two, like the cart and then view cart. So like maybe this should not be like there's a little separator in there. Like I don't know, this part of the design of this should be a little different because it's really stupid that there's like two buttons next to each other doing the same thing. But it kind of makes sense because the view cart will get people's attention if they actually want to view it. But this actually gives you information though. And I kind of like the way this looks. I also kind of like the divider thing too. The checkout thing, this is the only thing that's not in the chatbot. So if you do this, it'll take you to checkout. Oh, and another thing is I used to have a clear button in here so that you could actually clear the entire conversation. And it still remembers the stuff, but it gets rid of all the mess in here because this stuff becomes a mess if you talk to it for a while. I think the clear button is going to be very important to bring back. Um, but still, no one's actually like using the app. A couple people have actually downloaded Quake from the Shopify App Store. But so far, it's only been people like testing the app or like making like an experimental Shopify store. So no one's actually using Quake yet for like serious store activity. And that's like the goal with Quake, I guess, is to actually have it being used for a real store. I just sometimes people download it for like a week or even a couple of weeks or maybe like a couple of days, but then either their store gets closed forever or they just uninstall my app. That's what's happened so far. But the app's only been out for not even 2 months yet, I guess. And I haven't really done much for it. Well, I've been doing a crazy amount of stuff for the app, but I haven't like been promoting it really. Because I don't think it's even worth promoting stuff because it's like I should just work on it more and like maybe do these live streams, work on it and just keep on making it better because it's already a decent app. Like it is better than a lot of the competitors in like various ways. It's better. But for example, this design here, this is a good I like this design having I call this an island switch or a switch island, which is like the thing that's at the bottom cuz it's an island because it's like this entire store is like a regular store except for this island and then you switch it and then suddenly the entire store is like a different it's like an AI version of the store. Um so this is fire in my opinion. This is fire, but the design is kind of clunky looking. Store AI. I mean like the star symbol is kind of corny, cheesy. Like the store with the home thing is kind of cheesy. Like it probably doesn't need an icon plus the words. Like it could just be like a single object for store and a single object for AI. But the other thing is like without having this much detail, it's like I don't think people will even know what this is even for. So I don't even know how to make this better. I'm not that good at front end design. Like I have no idea what I'm doing, so I don't really know how to make it better, but it looks kind of crappy right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if no one really wanted this on their store, which is unfortunate because it's like otherwise it's a really good app. Like it does everything it needs to do. Like if you're actually shopping on a store and you use it, you're gonna find your products pretty easily. And if you have questions about the products or like return policy, or I think the customer service feature still works too. Let me see this. Um, I want to get in touch. Hold up. To get in touch. Hmm. Customer support. Yeah, see? So like this is working, bro. So the customer service feature works too. So this app is legit. Like it's a legit app. Like you can actually use this on your store. Um, I'm not even trying to like run an advertisement on my stream. I just like this is what I'm doing. Um, and so we have this. Let's go back to the dashboard because this is what I'm currently looking at when I'm working on stuff. So also another thing is this is all the code for the whole app. The back end, front end, these are huge. They're kind of big. I mean, everything is like as minimal as I can get it because I don't want like a whole mess of shit. But so when it deploys, there's just this one section where it does Terraform. Like everything is deploying by CI/CD, like GitHub Actions, and then it also uses SAM template. It uses a SAM template. Let's see. This is the SAM template. This is kind of complicated because it has everything basically. Like basically everything is in here. Just like all of the infrastructure declarations or whatever you call it. So I have like this one function is the analytics lambda, and look at this. There's like DynamoDB table stuff, data sync lambda. This is like the data engineering pipeline that keeps everything up to date. Um, and then there's also triggers for the functions. Those are separate from the functions themselves because it's an event bridge resource. Like on AWS, the trigger itself is a resource. So it's like the Lambda doesn't just have like a trigger setting. It's like the trigger is actually like a whole other thing, which is event bridge. And that's something about AWS is that it's like there's all sorts of like little gadgets that you add to things, and they're all like their own thing. Like it's kind of crazy, but I think it's a better move than um like I don't really know too much about GCP, but I've used it a little bit, and they only have like 10 things on GCP, so it's like everything is within like a bigger tool. AWS is like the exact opposite. It's like all these little tools to use, but I think it's way better that way because um, I think I don't really know what I'm talking about all that much, but like with infrastructure as code, which is what this infra folder is, I think AWS probably is better for IAC, infrastructure as code, than like the other platforms because AWS is there's so much control that you have over your tools. Azure is like the exact opposite because everything Microsoft does is basically there's training wheels on everything that Microsoft does because I think it's like the security, like everything is like security first. And so I think they prefer on Azure that you do things using the actual console. Like they want you to basically approach everything like you're a noob. Um, because I don't even like really know why they do it. It's like the red tape. It's like the red tape. Azure is like the red tape platform, I guess. Like if you have like massive teams of people and you have like security teams and stuff, then I guess Azure is a because all the big companies use Azure, but I'm pretty sure they just have backdoor deals with Microsoft. I don't think it's because it's the best tool. GCP is like in the middle. Um, because another thing I was looking into recently is that um, like using SAM, this template YAML file, this is a SAM template because at the top it says something. This thing means that it's a SAM template. I'm pretty sure this is like basically what that means. Because it's like serverless application model or something. SAM. Yeah, so at the top there's parameters. But yeah, it's mostly just like the Lambda functions and everything. Because the whole backend for the app is like a couple Lambda functions basically with like triggers and there's webhooks. So this Terraform stuff, on the other hand, I just added Terraform to the project because I'm a total Terraform noob. I've used it a little bit, but like not really. So uh, looking at the outputs file, there's just one output because it's the dashboard. Um, where is the dashboard? I guess sorry. Quake logs. So Quake logs is in here, I think is the name. Yeah, Quake logs. So I think with Terraform in general, it's like the outputs file is kind of like an easy way to see what all of the actual things are. Um, yeah, so we got the dashboard. Oh shoot. Um, yeah, here this is the dash. This is the dash panel for the chat. Because up here is the icebreaker, which is separate from the chat. And actually, I have some really interesting ways that I built out the AI agents. Because my background is in machine learning and AI, so data science. So I like getting fancy with the models and stuff. So the chat and the icebreaker, they're very similarly built, and they actually share some of the same stuff. Like I have like a couple. I'm gonna do this another time. I don't want to show this today, but the prompting for the two agents is reading from like the same file, and that's how I have like a baseline agent for everything. And the baseline agent basically knows that it's like a Shopify app and it's recommending products to shoppers and customer service and all that stuff. So it so that way like both like no matter how many agents I make that can like basically talk to the shopper, they're all gonna have like the exact same baseline brain. But then at the top, like at the head, there's like unique things because Icebreaker ultimately has to do different stuff from chat. But here we're looking at the chat logs, and this is of course way more stuff because we were just talking to the chatbot. Matched two products. So let's see. I'm trying to find where my requests are. Look, where's this? Trying to get this. No, I can't do that apparently. I'm gonna move my face. Let's see. Where's the questions at? I'm happy to help. I might be missing something from this panel because I don't see any user messages at all. Are there any user messages in here? Probably not. I don't, am I just totally blind right now? I don't see anything. So that's something that has to be changed. But I'm just going to keep looking at stuff. The analytics lambda. This is for the Shopify merchant because they can go on their dashboard. This is for my dev store, but this is basically what the merchant would see. So you got the total like profit revenue history, and we have like a breakout of like different ways that the app has made the store some money. So the total revenue plus the amount of products sold through the product page. This means that if you're talking, let me show you an example. If you're talking to the chatbot and then you click onto the product, like you leave the chatbot to go to the product page. So now here, I mean, it's trying to keep it on. This is weird, bro. The functionality is like degrading, bro. Because I've been vibe coding some of it, to be honest. But this, I wouldn't even call it vibe coding. I feel like vibe coding is like a psyop, and it's like calling it that is kind of stupid because I don't really think like that when I'm doing it. I don't think that I'm like vibe coding. I think that I'm just doing software stuff and I'm using AI to do it. It's like the vibe coding thing makes it sound very like immature and weird. Because I still generally know what I'm doing. I've escalated requests. Uh, yeah, so if you click on this to go to the product page, it should stay like it shouldn't be flipping back to the AI. It should stay open on the product page. Like I specifically did that a while back and now it's not doing it. So I probably fucked it. I probably messed it up when I vibe coded something. Um, See, look how stupid this is. It's saying you sorted by newest. It's like, how about mention the fact that we're on this product page? So stupid, bro. It used to be so solid and now it sucks. I think it's because I just migrated to like basically everything. The back end and the front end, I migrated in two different ways. So now everything is like totally up in the air if whether it works or not. Um, Maybe I'll fix that soon on stream, I guess. That's what I should be doing, I guess. But I'm gonna keep on looking at stuff. Um, let's see. I'm kind of surprised that like basically no one has come. This stream has like basically no views at all. I'm kind of surprised. I thought that YouTube would at least feed it to some people who come in and like criticize me and leave. I thought that that would at least happen. But it's probably because I'm doing science and technology as my category. So I think no one wants to watch anything in science and tech. Like no one's watching. I should probably do a different category next time. Um, so so I think what it is there should be something in the console. Whatever, fuck this. But basically, when you click to the product page, it knows that we got here through the AI by clicking on this. So going back to the dashboard, that's what these are. So there's been, I mean, this is a dev store, so it's just me messing around, but two products sold for $170 revenue by people clicking into the product pages from the chatbot. Chat add to cart. That's pretty obvious, but that shit is an icebreaker quick add. And the icebreaker quick add is specifically when someone, let's see, let's refresh this page and wait for it to give me an icebreaker. Oh, here we go. So icebreaker, if you click this thing, honestly, oh shit, it actually works. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. I think I did that intentionally like a month ago. So I clicked into the product thing through the icebreaker pop-up, and what happened was it opened the product page for it and also gave me like the options to add it to cart immediately. Um, so like we could add that to cart, and it's not going to count that. What the hell? It's not going to count it in like the dashboard yet because it's not actually purchased. It's only been added to cart, and this only counts things that were actually purchased. Um, oh, dude, I need to reconnect this. I totally. This app was like working perfectly like a week or two ago. It was like perfect. Like if someone had installed it, they would be like, "Oh, cool, this app works. Maybe I'll keep it on my store." But right now, if someone downloaded this, they'd probably delete it. Like they'd uninstall it. I think it's still gonna be broken though. It's not gonna work, bro. There's a very simple fix to this. I think it's I need to update the link in the code behind the dashboard is supposed to retrieve this from AWS. Let's see, where is that thing at? Oh shoot! What's up with this thing? Whoa! Yo, live streaming is like kind of making me it's like hurting my head. Live streaming, bro. All right, here we go. Um, I'll be fine though. So what was I gonna do? I totally forget now what I was doing. Um, oh yeah, I want to go to the table. Where's the DynamoDB table? So the DynamoDB table has data in it for there's a tenant registry, right? So here we go, tenant registry. So at least for now, I'm keeping the dashboard information, the engagement data, this engagement, the uh, in this table, tenant registry. Where's the thing at? Explore items. Yeah, so let me move my face again. So this is the dev store, and yo, I need to. Yeah, so it's missing columns. Like it doesn't have. It used to have columns for engagement, but actually, hold up, maybe it's over here. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So everything shows zero, which is weird. I thought that I thought there would be data in here, but the dashboard was bad. It turns out the dashboard is probably fine, but the table is actually failing to collect info. It's probably because the tracking system is failing because of the new migration I did. But this might have actually been broken before I migrated stuff because I kind of remember it like not working like a few days ago. But I started migrating stuff like a week ago or like a few days ago, so I don't know. But I'll figure that out. Another thing I want to do is I want to live stream while like working on this stuff, but it's like I rely on AI so much nowadays to solve things. So that's a reason why I'm live streaming now, because I need to like get back into having like my own brain, because the AI is so stupid and annoying. It's like I don't want to talk to this AI all the time. It's like I'm always like talking to some stupid thing that's trying to trigger me, because the AI, it's just like social media. It's like literally designed to emotionally trigger you every time you use it. So it's like if my career is based on me talking to AI, then it's like there's constantly like a demon trying to trigger me. So I really don't want to have to do that for the rest of my life, you know? Yeah, so that's interesting stuff. And the way that I made this dashboard into the project is all I did. Let's see, where is it? This is probably it. Yeah, this is it. So there's this command. Um, this whole command, this is just one thing that I originally actually ran this in AWS CLI. So like I opened up the Cloud Shell in AWS, and you could run this whole command. You could just copy paste this into the CLI and just like run it, and it would actually create the dashboard immediately. And that's what I first did. And then I was like, why should I ever have to manually do that? Not just the fact that you have to like manually do it in order to create the dashboard if you're going to do it from here, but it's also the fact that you should have the code like in your project somewhere instead of like manually doing it. And I I don't know, because you can talk to AI and it can generate this kind of thing like so fast. So it's like you almost don't even need to keep this in your project. But at the same time, it's so silly to like not keep it somewhere in your project. So that's how I started using Terraform like literally yesterday. Is I was like, yo, this should be automatic. And I was like, let's use Terraform. And then the AI just generated this file for me. uh, I really do think that like the value in being a good programmer now is like architecture, infrastructure, ops, and like domain focus. Those are like the things that really matter. Like the other stuff just doesn't really matter as much. Because people, I mean, the other stuff is stuff that like you can get really good at, and the people who are good at it act like it's necessary, but it's really not. But I mean, at a big company, you kind of have to do everything best practice. Um, but that doesn't mean that you have to do that if you're like a solo founder, you know? Because I feel like whatever you do as a solo founder is like the actual stuff that's like important to like be good at. I don't know. I guess if you don't care about that, then you could just specialize in Azure Cloud and or Databricks or something. Because I don't know. I think like startups tend to use like there probably are a lot of startups that use Databricks, but they're all probably funded by big tech. Like they're all funded by Databricks. Like I don't think Databricks is actually like a platform you should choose to use unless you're at a big company and they're making you use it. Like or if you take a bunch of funding for a big startup and but that's like no one is in that position. It's like not even like a real thing. Um, I don't know. Trying to get funding to me is like a scam. Like it's like the funding itself is a scam, but it's also like the idea that you can just go out and get millions of dollars from someone is like it's not real. I don't think it's actually real. I think you have to basically sacrifice your soul in order to get that money. And that's just funding money. It's like you don't even get to like keep it. I guess maybe you do get to keep it, but it seems like such a scam. I feel like bootstrapping stuff is like the only real thing you can do. It's like if you post on social media for a few years and you still only have like 30 followers, then the whole thing is like a scam. It's like if you make stuff that's not awful and you try hard for a few years and you're still not like popping off at all, I feel like that basically proves it's a scam. And like people can be like, oh, well, it's like it just didn't work out for you. But do you know anyone who it's ever worked out for? Probably not. Like, do you actually really know anyone that's ever worked out for them? I think it's all a scam, bro. The only reason I'm like the main reason I started streaming right now, I mean, I think people's attention is probably very focused on streaming nowadays, but I just want to get really good at this shit because I noticed that I was working on this stuff all the time. And like on AWS, it's like I basically know, like if you look at all these resources up here, oh shoot, I know what all of these are, but at the same time, I don't actually know like how to code IAC. Like I don't really, or like with Lambda, it's like I know that this is how you run functions and you can schedule them, you can do all sorts of stuff, but it's like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I just don't know. And because I'm like silently working all the time on this stuff, I have like no exercise in explaining it to anyone. But I feel like even the act of just doing this stuff and like on a live stream, it means that I can't really rely on just like telling AI, like, do this, do that, solve this bug for me. Because then it's like the stream is stupid if that's what I'm doing. So I feel like streaming is like the perfect way to make myself into like an absolute master of like whatever programming stuff I'm doing. It's funny because I literally don't think a single person has entered this stream. That's amazing. I was looking at Twitch and I think there's literally like 50 people streaming, bro. Like on science and technology. I think science and technology is like a ghost town, bro. Let's see. Like everyone is doing just chatting. I'm trying to like, I was just wondering like if I did Twitch, where would should I be in like the creative section? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I could do this. I mean, what do we got here? Art. Oh, look at this. This is good. This is exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I could DJ and like stream myself DJing. That's actually not a bad idea. Uh, whoa. Well, there's only I mean 2000 is I guess that's like a lot of people. I don't know. That's like nothing though. Wait, let's see what just chatting is. Let's see if just chatting has a lot of people. Oh my goodness, bro. There's 500,000 people in just chatting. That's crazy. Wow, there's so many people on these categories. Whatever though. Wait, but one thing though, I want to see what's in here. What are these people doing? So, creative software game development. Uh, it's so weird how they're like making video games like it's like video games are like absolutely at the core of everything on this website. Like software development and game development. It's like what? Like as someone who doesn't use Twitch, I'm like, why is that like why is this the category for this? Twitch Interactive. What am I even looking at, bro? It's just game development, this right? This is all game development, bro. Is no one even doing what I'm doing at all? Like, there's got to be someone. Let's see how many streams there are. This has nothing to do with what I was just doing before, but okay. So it's not like an endless supply of streamers. 2.2K. 28, 87, 14, 51, 35, 126. Interesting, bro. I don't know how there's 2,000 people though. Oh, each of these have 100, huh? Brainstorming traits. These people doing. This looks like World of Warcraft. It looks like if World of Warcraft became Dragon Age Veilguard. All right. Rust vibe coding. Interesting. Um, yeah, so I guess I basically just focused on the dashboard during the stream, at least so far. Um, get this back in. Oh no. So like, what could I do next? Should I fix one of those problems that I just saw? Maybe I'll fix one of those weird issues. The only thing is though, it's like those are those are kind of limited things. Like it's just gonna be the chatbot like giving a solution for. I'm thinking like what's something else I could add here because I have this one Terraform output so far, and I could add something into here main TF. I also could just rename this to dashboard TF or Quake logs TF. Um, let's see. I'm gonna. I guess I'll put this on the screen for now. So I'm gonna talk to Claude Opus real quick. Um, what's going on here, bro? Oh. Yeah, so um, I'm just gonna show this stuff to Claude and then have it uh, add something. What should I even add though? Like SNS? Maybe like a budget alert? What's something that I actually want to add? Like just for the sake of adding some like supplementary, something that doesn't affect any of the SAM stuff. And also, by the way, I migrated the front end um, with Amplify. So I migrated the back end to whatever it's called, SAM, and the front end is now on Amplify because I before Amplify I had the front end on Vercel, and Vercel was not bad, but I started doing the AWS Developer Associate certification, and they started teaching about SAM, and I was like, oh, my stuff should use SAM because I was originally just using like a raw deploy file with Git actions. Um, so all of the Lambda stuff was purely through this one deploy file. Um, but now it uses SAM to deploy. I mean, it has like a ton of parameters, but Uh, yeah. I mean, this is pretty simple too. And I think there's another thing with the lambdas. Outputs. This is like it gives you the URL of like the functions, I think. And lambda tests. This is outside of the SAM deployment. So maybe SAM can handle stuff like this, but I already had this in here before the SAM migration because so all I did was I put the deployment part into the SAM template. Where is that? There's so much stuff, bro. Uh, so all the deployment stuff is in the SAM file, and this file is 300 lines. So the deploy YAML file was like pretty bad before I migrated it. So this was definitely a good move to add SAM because the way this is organized is just like so much better than like a YAML, like a Git Actions workflow. It's better than a workflow because it's like it's declarative. I think it's like everything is just being declared and then it's just deployed. Like it's so simple and everything is organized by like the kind of resource it is, and you could pretty easily search for stuff too. Like if I hired someone and they have no idea like what anything is in the code base, they could easily like search for shit. And I'm pretty sure you could like add more tags, but that would be stupid. Um, so the deploy thing, the deployment was moved into the SAM template, but the tests after deployment are still manually coded like through the CI/CD file, which is like pretty stupid that it's like that. But that's originally how I set it up because it's just like an easy way to do. It's very like obvious to do it that way. But what I'm gonna do is I'm doing the AWS Developer Associate certification right now, and I think I'm gonna do the DevOps Engineer Pro certification after this one. And so, I mean, I'm already using Terraform, which is beyond like the DevOps cert, because the DevOps cert uses CDK more than Terraform. So Terraform is like a step up above that. Although I think a lot of people combine CDK with Terraform, similar to how I'm doing SAM, but I'm still. That's not. Wait, that is this the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing. Whatever. So what was I doing? Yeah, so I'm planning to migrate to code pipeline. Um, not right now, but maybe after the associate cert, maybe before, probably after. So I'll probably do this in like a month or 2 or 3 weeks. And this thing is code pipeline on AWS is really cool because that's how you implement best practice DevOps. Like if you want to have like a dev environment, a staging environment, and a prod environment, it's like the staging part. Um, the way I see it so far is code pipeline allows you to have like a staging environment. To me, that's like the main cool thing about it because otherwise, I only really have one environment, which is dev and prod at the same time because I'm just like a solo founder with my app, so it's like I'm not trying to do all sorts of crazy shit. But code pipeline is going to be important because I actually need something like that so that I can test the changes I make before I deploy it to the App Store. Because otherwise, every time I update it on the App Store, it's gonna like break, and if someone has it installed or and their customers are using it, like it could fail just because I sent an update. Um, and that's where I'm currently at. Like, so I don't want to be there. I want to get out ASAP from that kind of stupid process. So that's what code pipeline is going to do for me. Um, But the thing is too, like, what tests am I going to do in the staging pipeline? And it's beautiful because these are the tests I'm going to do. Like, I'm going to take these out of the CI/CD and I'm going to move them into the code pipeline. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's like the whole thing really, because I mean that's actually going to be a decent test, and then I can add some more things to the test so it's more um, transparent about like how it really doesn't break. Because these tests aren't really enough. It's like basically just health pings to get a 200 code to make sure the API URL is working. Like it's not that much. Like these could all pass and it could still fail, um, which is happening right now. Because I mean, it's doing the tests right now and it's still failing. So actually, you know what? Let's look at the most recent deployment and let's see if it like showed any errors. It's actually interesting. I don't even like bother looking at it half the time. Uh, yeah, I guess let's do that. Also, this took so long, bro. It took 5 minutes, bro. It's crazy. It's supposed to take like a minute and a half, bro. I was doing some caching to make it be faster on the deployment, but oh, this one just took forever, bro. I don't know what that is. I mean, 3 minutes is too much, also. Um, I don't know. Like I thought I made it go down. Yeah, it just keeps on taking longer and longer, bro. I gotta like prioritize making it faster because it's impossible to work on this stuff when it's taking forever like that. Actually, you know what though? Another thing I realized recently is you can test locally. Like you can test AWS locally, bro. Like AWS, GCP, Azure, you can actually run things locally. And the thing is with the cloud platforms, like all the different tools they have, like Lambda functions and whatever, um, there's always a way to do things so that you can run it locally without changing the code at all. So the only difference is like the environment variables. Um, I don't want to like show all my shit right now, even though I don't really have much of a problem with showing it, to be honest. Like I don't really give a shit. But let's go to the agents and go to the chat. What was I even gonna do? What was I talking about before? I don't even remember what I was doing. I don't know, bro. What was I even doing? I had a really good idea though, but now I forget. I should on stream what I should do is like probably talk less and like actually work on stuff and like worry less about be less concerned about talking. Like no one's even in the stream like I'm just alone on the stream anyways. It's like that's actually so true though. It's like what am I even doing like talking right now? There's like no one even in here. It's like uh, so let's see what's going on with this. Let's see what the tests are showing. Yeah, data sync looks good. Chat test. Let's make this a little bigger. The chat, let's see. It's just saying hi. It's just like a simple test. It's not even testing if it can recommend products, which is probably like the next thing that should be added to that is a test that. Hmm. I'm actually very interested in like if I could move these tests to AWS now, that would be kind of good. Maybe I should do that because there's currently like if this failed, I'm pretty sure it would still have a check mark. So there's like no it's like there's almost no point in these tests because I'm not looking at this when it runs. Let's look at this one. Analytics. Yeah. I mean, these tests, all they really do is just check that the Lambda function exists. That's really all it's doing. There's like no other point to these tests. And that test in itself is like kind of stupid because I feel like we would already know if they fail to deploy because this would have broken, like this thing would have failed. So it's like, there's like no point to the test at all. There's a tiny point to the test, that's it. So, hmm. So I was going to let's consider though. How do I'm gonna move my face out of the way again. So what I'm wondering here is maybe I could add SNS. Um, maybe I can add SNS for a second thing in the TF part of the deployment. Oh my goodness, what the hell? I can't even like fucking type anymore. Um, so adding an SNS thing. Let me get my fucking face out of the way. What the fuck? Dude, I'm so sick of technology, honestly. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I hate this shit so much nowadays. I'm just so sick of all this garbage. Like, like, everything in technology just keeps getting worse, I feel like. Like, all the products just suck now. Like, my computer just, like, doesn't work. My fucking, like, TV sucks. like, I'm actually sick of all this shit, bro. Because And like all the AI stuff sucks. Like Claude sucks now, bro. This thing sucks. Like if have you tried to talk to Claude like with voice? Because it's like the worst thing ever. It's like unreal how bad it is. Meanwhile, Claude Anthropic is like in the news like every day about how like they're winning the AI race or whatever. Meanwhile, like the app sucks. Like it's terrible. I mean, I still use it for coding, but even for coding, it's like pretty bad, honestly. So because uh, tests. So it would be good to test if the chat API can actually recommend products, if it can provide contact info as it's supposed to, if it can refer to shipping return policies, etc., if it can refer to blog style content from its store catalog context, etc. Um, and these tests can be connected to SNS, so I never have to like manually actually look at this shit. Um, so the only thing I'm not sure about is what to use for the tests. So because later I want to use code pipeline and have this staging env do these tests. But right now I'm not doing multi-env, so I just want these tests. I don't know what resource stuff to use outside of SNS notice. Maybe I should show it the tests again, probably. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, all right. So the AI is just like parroting what I said already. Each test case is just an invoke of chat lambda. Uh, uh, so I already have the tests in the deploy YAML, although it's the stupid, nearly pointless tests. Oh, hmm. So maybe the chatbot. Wait, hold up. So are you saying to do SNS with get photo tests? Would that be less total overhead than having a dedicated AWS resource for that? So the thing I'm wondering right now is for the tests, like having a bunch of logic in the workflow file is like really stupid. It's like you always want to minimize how complicated that file is. But at the same time, it's like, am I going to have a dedicated AWS resource for the test? Probably should do that. Yeah, right. The question. Test it. See, this is like insane though, bro. This is like insane. Seriously, this is crazy. Uh, yeah, so I'm kind of like learning what the right intuition is for infrastructure. Like I'm really like getting better at that right now because a while ago I didn't even fully understand why TF is the move, but then I learned about CDK and I tried to do CDK and CDK is sucks, bro. CDK sucks, dude. I mean, if I was good at it, I wouldn't probably wouldn't think it sucked. Maybe I still would. I'm sure there's tons of companies that use both CDK and Terraform, but I don't know. Everyone uses Terraform though, so. Uh, Another thing that's kind of like insanely weird is like I migrated the front end to use Amplify instead of Vercel. And like, dude, Amplify is like so annoying, bro. I almost gave up on Amplify and went back to Vercel because Amplify was such a pain in the ass to fucking deploy. I fucking hate it so much, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Look at all this retarded bullet. I mean, this stuff is so stupid, bro. Like, why do I have to do this, bro? It's because apparently Amplify prefers Next.js, which is a different JavaScript framework. And I use Remix because it's a Shopify app for the Shopify App Store. They prefer that you use Remix. So I've just always used Remix. And apparently, if you don't use Next.js, you have to do a bunch of stupid bullshit in order to deploy on Amplify, which is retarded. It's so stupid because on Vercel, you can use any framework you want, and they have built-in implementation for any framework, including Remix or Next.js. But then you go on Amplify and AWS, and it's like they fuck you over because you're not using Next.js. So stupid, bro. Like You'd think Amplify would be better than Vercel, but I guess what it is like Vercel probably is funded by the same people who fund AWS, and so they probably want Vercel to be differentiated. And it's like the only differentiation is whether it fucking sucks or not. So I guess they make Amplify fucking suck. And it's like I'm planning to keep using Amplify now that I have it working. Dude, I literally was about to give up on it, and I put in a commit that said fuck as the commit, and then it worked at 2 a.m. That's what happened, bro. So now I'm using Amplify, and I think Amplify is going to be better than Vercel, even maybe now, but in the long run, because Vercel is like a whole different moving part all the time. Um, Whereas Amplify is like fully integrated with AWS. So I think as I make stuff more complex with like more DevOps type stuff, I think Amplify is going to pay off. Also, I think also Amplify, what I was talking about before with like local testing, I really need to like learn how to do this. Um, I'm pretty sure you can like locally test Amplify, like but definitely SAM template stuff like running Lambda functions. Like I'm pretty sure you can like test that shit locally without editing any code. So it's like SAM template, Amplify, like any AWS tool is gonna, I think, allow for like local testing, and all you have to do is just have local environment variables, and then it works. Like you don't need to do any other code for the local testing stuff. Um, Because I've been at a company before where there were like all these different parameters for local testing, and it gets a little complicated doing local testing. Like you don't want it to be like a whole other thing. Um, and from what I've researched so far, AWS local testing is you have like full control compared to like GCP. There's like a specific way to do it that you have to do, and then Azure is like even less control. It's like there's even more stuff that you have to like conform to do local testing. And I think that's the paradigm for the three main cloud platforms is Microsoft is like full training wheels, full security, treating you like a baby, but also it's just weird. Like I hate that stuff, bro. And then GCP is like middle ground. I don't like Google though. Fuck Google. And then I would yeah, like I don't like Google, bro. And then Amazon is like you actually have full control. Dude, I'm so sick of tech companies, bro. Like I am in tech, but I hate tech, bro. Fucking tech is so annoying, bro. Um, but I'm good at it though. So I don't know. It's like I feel like there's barely any tech companies that are actually cool. I feel like they all just like fucking suck. Um, yeah, so this is all a bunch of shit here. Got a bunch of shit over here. I'm just like fucking around with this. So everything here is pretty simple so far. Let's see what that AI thing said. Uh, so the AI is confirming that I could change the file names of the main TF stuff. So integration tests, I guess I could call it that. Dashboard TF. Um, does the name even matter though, bro? Main. Does the TF file name even matter? Is it referenced anywhere, or does TF just use every .tf file in the info folder? Oh wow, so you can actually pizza TF. That's weird. So you can actually name it whatever you want. That's pretty chill. So let's see. The dashboard is called Quake Logs, so I think I'm gonna call it Quake Logs for now. Uh, and then I'll just do like Lambda tests. I don't know. There's like no. Oh wait, you can't even see what I'm doing. I have no like naming conventions yet. I'm just like naming it a bunch of random shit. TF. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at all these files, bro. Provider. Oh, do I not have that, bro? Oh, my main TF file is this file is formatted like it's a main TF because there you have to have like a if you don't have a main TF with providers information whatever in it, then you have to make like a new TF file for providers specifically because that has to be I think you can just put it wherever you. Oh, this shit isn't loading. See, like this shit sucks, bro. This shit sucks ass, bro. There's gonna be like a recession, dude, with like AI eating shit. Like there's gonna AI is gonna eat so much shit, dude. It's like this doesn't even work, bro. I'm trying to like it doesn't even show it, bro. Oh, now it's working. Bro, it literally works for like the last file and that's it. Um I mean, maybe I could just download. I never do that though. The download stuff, I never do it like that. I just copy paste. I'm not trying to download files. Sure thing. All right. Providers. So this, you always need to have this kind of stuff, is what I've seen from my research so far. Uh, Look, it actually has the region already defined, so this shit is like retarded. Where is this? This is like totally unnecessary. It's like not even being used, bro. To provide. Oh wait, here we go. Variables. Wait, what? See, this is weird, bro. I don't know. I don't know why this is like this at all. So providers region. Oh, so this is where it does it. Okay, that makes sense. So it does it at the bottom. It's like why? I don't know. I just code stuff is so interesting because it's like there's always like a reason why stuff is the way it is, especially on AWS. Like when you go on Microsoft, it's like the reason Azure, it's like the reason everything is the way it is like stupid reasons. But on AWS, I feel like it's actually like good reasons why things are the way they are. That's why I like it. Um, it's like it's satisfying to work with tools that are built that way. And working with other tools not built like that is like hell, bro. Like it's hell to work with Azure, bro. Azure sucks ass. I kind of want to get really good at Azure and be like a large corporate like architect or something. That'd be kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. I don't think I would. It's like other stuff I'd rather do. Dashboard. So I just did this one. Integration. This is interesting. Wow, look at all this stuff. That's fun. Where is this? What is this? Out. No, handler. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is like a whole new Lambda thing, right? That makes sense, I guess. I guess I'll just go ahead with that. Oh, this is huge. Lambda integration tests. So I guess I'll just integration tests. I'll make that like the de facto term for this stuff, so I can always search it. Uh, handler.py. This is gonna need like a Docker file and everything, I think. It's not too big. I actually have like no idea how SNS works when it comes to like almost anything SNS related, so I have no idea like how any of this is gonna work at all. Okay, so these are the different tests with the chatbot. Uh, that can't be it. What is this thing doing, bro? Didn't the outputs? I think the outputs I never changed, bro. Give me outputs TF and give me the entire files for the new Lambda function integration test. Okay. I guess. Oh shoot. What? Oh. Oh wow. I've never done a Lambda function like without like a Docker file. Do do. Outputs. So we got test alerts, integration tests. I'm kind of surprised that there's no like, oh wait, what the this thing is so stupid, bro. Wait, did it say to add that? Maybe that's what it said. This thing's stupid as fuck, bro. Let me show this. Dude, like this AI is so stupid, bro. It's like it should know what this is, but it fucking stupid ass AI, bro. It's like fucking retarded as fuck, bro. I fucking hate this shit. Um, Uh, let's run it and see what happens. So, oh wait, this might need to be edited too. I like talking to the AI like it's my bitch because it is. It tries to like not be your bitch if you talk to it like that sometimes. But it's like you're literally a robot. Like, do my work for me. Here's up to deploy model tests. Dude, when the AI pretends like it's a real person and gets like emotional because you talk to it a certain way, it's like, come on, bro. Deploy it. Like the people who are in charge of the AI apps, like they all suck, bro. Like they're all like socially engineering the masses with these things, bro. It's so disgusting. Um, I wonder if like everyone else agrees with me that if only I actually had people watching this stream, I could be like, what do you think about that? I think everyone would probably agree, unless you're like too bought into the whole corporate tech bullshit. Limited test. And I have no problem working on like a team with people in like a corporate environment for tech stuff. Like I don't have a problem with that at all. It's like it's a great way to have like teamwork. Like that's the thing about corporate tech stuff is like there is a lot of teamwork and it's kind of nice. But the last time I was on a team like that, I fucking loved it. So limited test analytics. I was on cloud nine the last time I was doing that bullshit. Nah, it was a good time. Let me test analytics. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I moved all the tests, bro. So now it's like way simpler. That's amazing. Uh, or wow, bro. I just cut out like a third of the file, but we got all this other shit over here. So this is gonna become like a huge folder, though. I think I've never had like a big Terraform project before, so I don't really know. But I know that you do modules. That like eventually you do instead of one folder, you do like subfolders for each module or something. And it's like each module is like a preset default, and then you have like the actual things getting deployed, and they call the modules. So eventually it becomes more of a nested structure, but for now everything is in one folder. And then the template YAML, this is I think I could deploy all of this stuff in here using Terraform instead, but I think I'm gonna keep Sam. I'm gonna keep this template like forever. I think because from what I know so far, you can test Sam locally. Like it's designed for you to be able to easily test it locally. Because Sam is meant for serverless stuff, which basically means like lean development is what serverless basically means, like lean development, lean deployment. Um, so this is like a good tool. Like I like this. But like everything else, I guess, is going to be TF. I don't know. Now that I think about it, this should probably be doing this, bro. That's so true. Let me do this. I'm not even going to push it yet. Oh shoot. All right. So this AI for some reason thinks that the testing lambdas should be in the Terraform instead of in the SAM template. To me, that's really stupid. Let's see. Okay, so it thinks that the application stack is what should be in the SAM, operational infra in the Terraform. I mean, that kind of makes sense, but shouldn't there just be like a second SAM thing for the operational stuff? Because it just doesn't make any sense to. I think the AI is being stupid, bro. It's being stupid. I don't know. If only there were people in here to like criticize what I'm doing and tell me that I'm stupid or something. That would be cool. If you put it in SAM, you'd be coupling your test info. I think there's at least two options because you can have like multiple SAM templates, or you could have like everything in the one SAM template. Um, oh shit, this is saying, what is this thing saying? This is like a bunch of. So, I mean, the AI pointed out that I could use SAM for like literally everything, but I mean, that's stupid because it's like, what is this? This AI is being so annoying. Um, add to existing. The thing is, like, the AI kind of knows about infrastructure, architectures. Like, it kind of knows architecture, but it also is like really stupid sometimes because so you can't really like trust what it says. because it'll recommend some kind of infra, and then like a month later, it's like, wait, this is like not ideal, but it never even told me that there's like other options. It'll do that kind of shit. Seconds. Let's see. Is it possible to have the test lambda stuff in the one SAM template, but have it separated clearly, like all at the bottom of the file or something? I don't know, man. I don't want to do stuff too weird though. I mean, this might be the movement. Same with outputs. Um, what are the actual downsides of two SAM files? I mean, two SAM files sounds kind of good. Uh, I don't know what the meta is though. What's oh shoot. Oh shoot. What the what's the meta though? I don't even know if there is a meta for this kind of shit. Oh, one time but with the comment section. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing too. I think I'm just gonna roll with that, man. Roll with the um oh, also what's the bridge connection issue you mentioned? The tests having the right stuff to test the lambdas. Um, how does it differ with one template versus two steps? I want to see what it says about this, bro. Direct reference. Okay, so if the tests are in the same SAM template, then there's like no issue at all with knowing what the function URLs are. Dude, SAM. This is like a reason why SAM templates are so cool, bro. Because the fact that it can know what this is, that kind of blows my mind. Because I feel like it usually, that's like a, could TF do that, bro? Just wondering, could TF detect function URLs that say SAM? Always in sync. Chat line changes. Why is it changing? Okay, so the pitfalls the AI is mentioning about um, something happening before the test stack. Okay, it doesn't mix. This is the kind of thing where if I use docs instead of AI, I probably would never even have to like be confused about this bullshit, you know? TF detecting TF can look at any existing data source. Oh, But if I change any of those things, it would be during a redeploy, and so there is no mismatch, right? I have no idea what the fucking AI even has a problem with here. The issue is confirmation relation. Exploit the most stack is actively employed. What? You can. What the fuck? Maybe what the difference is like a second SAM template actually involves like a totally new thing on AWS. That might be what it is. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, I guess. Each stack is its own independent entity. Yeah, keep it one stack. Keep it one stack. Keep it a stack. Keep it 100. So need to. Oh, so do I get rid of all the new TF stuff just added earlier? Providers, variables, dashboard. Providers, variables, dashboard, outputs, integration test, delete, quick logs, providers. This shit is wrong now, though, right? Uh, this is fucked right now. You can also. So all of this stuff is going to be moved to the SAM template, I guess. I love pineapple juice. All right. uh, delete integration tests. What was this shit? What about this bullshit though? I guess I'll just fucking delete everything about that stuff. All right. I deleted the tier stuff. Updates to play. SAM template stuff. Oh. I might get off the stream soon. Okay, so what are we doing here? Jeez, the sun's gonna go down soon. All right. This was fun though. Probably do this like every day now for a couple weeks at least. I enjoyed this. This was kind of fun. Um, Here's everything you need. Template YAML parameters. Just add it to the bottom. Or is this an email? Alert email. Oh my, what is this thing doing, bro? Create backend. Same file as before. This is so much shit, bro. What the fuck? Fuck out of here. Just give me the full updated files. I mean, this could actually be good for the live stream to actually like look at what's happening, but I think it's kind of stupid when I'm just like setting up stuff for like the first time. I think it's kind of dumb to really look at like everything that's going on. I think it's just a waste of time because I think the proper time to actually like learn everything that's happening is when you already have something that like works completely. Because until you get to that point, why would you fucking bother with any of that shit? Unless you've done it before and you're like experienced at exactly what you're doing. But it's like I'm always working on like new shit these days, and it's like why would I like get involved with the weeds so much like that? Add alert email. Oh, word. Confirm that. All right, so there's just one environment variable for the email. Maybe I'll get this working first and then uh, get off the stream. This is a big ass file, bro. Template YML, template YML, baby. All right, it's almost this. It's only slightly bigger. It just has integration tests and the email stuff, right? Basically, just integration, the Lambda and the SNS. Uh, wow, the nightlight just came on and it looks kind of nice. I don't know if you can even see that. Maybe you can't even see the nightlight. It's not even that late yet. It's like 4 o'clock. What? Um. So what else is there? That's done. This is all. This is fine, right? And this is like the same file, I guess. Okay. Shoot. Oh, bro, I've been standing this whole time because I don't even own a chair anymore that's actually comfortable. Like all my chairs have become uncomfortable, and now I need to spend like a couple $100 to get like a good chair again. I just don't want to do it, bro. So I'm standing right now. Status code. That's a decent amount of stuff that's been edited. So the workflow, the new Lambda function, and the TF stuff has the Lambda stuff in it. No, it doesn't. I just basically just organized the TF stuff to be more legit because the main TF thing, like you shouldn't do it like that. You're supposed to have a provider's TF and then all of the pre-module TF things. Template, blah blah blah, whatever. That's fine. Okay, git commit. Um, all right, so I'm gonna push this, but not just yet, because first I'm gonna add a password. I'm gonna make it so you can't see what I'm doing right now. So, give me 1 second now to put my. I'm gonna add a secret to my project. I guess I'll basically show you like that. So, I'm in my project on GitHub because I need to add a secret. So I'm gonna go into the secrets and I'm gonna add I'm gonna add a. Oh my goodness, bro! I suck at computers right now. I'm gonna add a new repository secret. And what was Claude saying? Oh yeah, alert email. So I'll do alert email, and I'll just do my email. Oh shoot. All right, that's fine now. So, and now I'm gonna push this. So it should all work now right away. Let's see if it works. All right. Oh, this will take like a couple of minutes to run. It looks like someone actually came into the stream. Like I actually got like a viewer. That's pretty cool. They probably left after like 2 seconds. They're like, probably like, what is this guy even doing right now? Set up Docker build X. Or they're like, this guy's a noob. Or they're like, this guy's talking too much. I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do on these things, bro. Sam build, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be another like 4 minutes, bro. Uh, could clarify a thing or two here. Um, list of the email conditions. I want to know when it's gonna email me. Oh, what's the? Let me try to see first. Alert email. Let me see if I can skim it and figure out what the answer to my question is without the AI telling me. Terraform apply. That's not it. What? Oh. Okay. Wait. Hold up. I thought that I was supposed to delete all the stuff, all the Terraform stuff with all that shit. I thought I was supposed to delete that, bro. I thought Quake logs is the only thing left there. I thought Quake logs is the only TF thing again now. It's left in the Terraform folder. Isn't the int tests fully done through SAM and Git workflow? Or is there a reason why Git workflow is still using the alert email and there in the TF commands? See, this makes no sense to me at all. Oh, alert email. Still makes no sense to me though, because how is it even gonna know what the email is if it's not being told here? Where is it? Like this workflow file only gives the email here, and that's it. Is Terraform running SAM? I don't think it is. Oh yeah, here, alert email. That's probably, so the alert email and there in Git actions is useless now, and it's just SAM template finding alert email using the AWS account. I don't understand how if the SIM. Oh, alert email. This might be out of date, bro. Maybe I was supposed to update this. So is this not up to date? Probably not. I mean, what the hell? It's retarded. Uh, Damn, it's like, is there anything else I'm being stupid about right now? What the? It sucks so much because it's gonna take like 5 minutes to deploy again. Fucking so stupid, bro. Git status. Let's see if the artifact stuff works. It's probably not even gonna work. Oh, it's no, yeah. I don't know. Might not even need that though. Man, really? Like the. Hold up. Fuck this. So I was going to make it so that whenever it deploys, the like a big reason why it takes so long is because there's like 4 or 5 Docker images that it has to build each time it deploys, and the Docker image building takes like forever. So that's a big reason why it's taking forever, I think. Oh my goodness, what the this shit is so annoying. Oh, it failed. Dude, did I put? I think I might have given it like the wrong name for the secret. This shit is so stupid, bro. Hold on, let me see. Oh, no, that should be fine, bro. Alert email. It's called alert email, bro. I don't know why it's not working, bro. It's really weird. Uh, See, if I can handle moments like this on a live stream, then I could be really good at what I do. But it's like I'm definitely not there yet. I don't know what the fuck is happening, bro. It's fucking bullshit, bro. This always happens with AI though. It's like you get fucking like all fucked up and shit. There's a separate optimization. Let me just copy paste all these things and see if it fixes stuff. Shit, that wasn't anything. Oh, this might actually fix something. Never mind. What about this? Oh, that's so fucking annoying, bro. I hate that so much, dude. Fucking bullshit. I don't know if that fucking did anything, bro. I don't think it did anything. So the Claude, whenever it generates a TF file, for some reason I can't read it. Same thing with JSON files. I don't know why. It's just Anthropic sucking, I guess. Providers. On one hand, it's like thank you Anthropic for giving me a product that's at least useful. But on the other hand, it's like you have like $5 billion and like the entire tech industry and basically the government are like on your side. So it's like you have like no excuses for anything. Providers TF. What is this bullshit? Okay, this might be different. It's probably the same exact thing still. So I have no idea like why it's failing actually. Like what the fuck? I think it's the environment variable shit is just fucked up. Uh, I have though. What the fuck, bro? GitHub repo settings, secrets and variables, actions. Dude, what the fuck? I have it in there, bro. This is so stupid. What's happening, bro? What's happening? This shit is stupid as hell, bro. I fucking hate this so much. The thing about tech is like when it doesn't work, it's like a really annoying, bro. If I was like a repairman, I feel like I wouldn't be like triggered by the fucking stuff I'm working on. I don't know. Because it's like computers are like designed to like trigger you, bro. Like the AI is really what's triggering, bro. Because like I used to work without AI at all for years, and it's like shit was slow, but I mean I guess I did get pissed off at the computer. I guess I still got like triggered sometimes. Alert email. It's literally right there, but fuck, I don't want to be showing all my stuff. This is fucking bullshit, bro. It's right there. This is fucking bullshit. Maybe it's named wrong. I don't know. Oh, well, why would that be? Why would it be using the old email? Oh, look at this. This might be different. I doubt it though. Fuck. Oh my goodness, bro. Nah, bro. It's the exact same thing, bro. There's nothing different there. I don't think there's a single difference in here. I'm just gonna rerun this, bro. This is really weird. So weird, dude. Maybe I'll just end the stream without doing, without actually finishing it. This sucks, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I'm hoping that like eventually when I'm live streaming, I get to the point where I'm not like fucking annoyed by how stupid shit is all the time. Because I feel like that would make for a terrible stream. Because then people watching would be like, this is fucking stressful. I mean, I guess if I had people in here chatting and watching, I probably just wouldn't be as stressed. Because when you're doing it alone, it's just like annoying when shit goes wrong, bro. There's like there's no silver lining. It's just that it's just not working. There's like nothing good about it. Logging in a registry, Sam build. Let's look at how long the last one took. It took a while before it failed. I mean, it's possible that it didn't update in time and that it'll work this time, but if this doesn't work, I might just like, I guess I shouldn't end the stream until it works. This is really stupid though. I don't know. It's like this is kind of what happens like all the time. Like this is nothing new. Like this is having like a really annoying error that just has like I feel like I've done everything to fix it. This is what happens like every day. So it's like maybe I should just know how to handle it better. Because whatever works for the live stream is probably what works best for like actually just doing the work. Oh, well, I'm trying to go on a walk or something. This is like, I hope it works. I need to get some more pineapple juice. Test. Okay. I'm gonna put something in the chat. I'm gonna be my own top fan. This is my first time doing a live stream, bro. I think it's been like 2 hours. No, bro. It's like the same thing as last time. Maybe not. Oh, I don't know why this failed. This is a good thing though, because the everything built. So this is like the I'm pretty sure this is like the last part of the deployment really. So everything before it was fine. That's good. Uh, I don't know why this failed. Maybe because this thing was false. Let's look at what this is. See, I don't know why handler.py seems to be like the default file name for the Lambda function because it's handling the function, but it is the function, so I don't understand why it would be called a handler. uh, it's kind of funny because it's kind of like AI becomes your handler if you rely on it too much. I'm actually curious why it's called that. Why would Dude, I think SAM templates really are the move for Lambda function deployment, bro. I think SAM is like the minimal stack because you don't even have to reference the name of the function or anything. Like, you don't have to do that in the workflow file because the workflow file just calls the SAM template. So like everything's in the SAM template. And also in the SAM template, things are more like declarative rather than being like a script. And when it's declarative, I think that basically means it's like easier to read because instead of logic, you're just looking at entries in like basically like a data entry thing. Uh, it's fun doing software without having like a computer science degree because it's like I'm such a noob and everything is like so interesting. Uh, Let's check this shit out. What time is it? It's almost 5, bro. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, what was I gonna do? I totally forget what I was just doing, bro. Uh, um, so the problem there, the Lambda response plus the metadata output. So I guess it's like writing things to a JSON file instead of, I don't, why did it say that? That would be better though. So I could intentionally make it fail. Oh, so it'll email me every time. I'll leave it that way for now. What was I just doing? I gotta like what was this? Wait, what? What is this? Oh, forget that. All right, let me get this deployed real quick. And whether it works or not, I'm probably gonna log off after it deploys. Git add, git commit. All right, this is gonna take like 5 minutes, so got like 5 or 6 minutes left on this stream, and then I'm gonna peace out. Oh, how long has it been, man? It's been a while. It's been like an hour and a half, 2 hours probably. Let's see, is there anything interesting that's I could show right now? Maybe, I mean, I'm sure there's something, but so last time 3.5 minutes. So 3 minutes from now. All right. Oh, I actually was almost gonna spend a long time doing this, just like looking at AWS, SNS, and SQS. Like, why are they so similarly named, bro? They're like almost the same thing, but they're like totally different because SQS is like a foundational tool for like all sorts of stuff. Like if you're gonna run almost anything, it's like you could use that, like any function, any backend pipeline type thing, any agentic service. So that's like SQS is because I started doing the AWS Developer Associate Cert, and SQS is big on that for sure. Like I didn't realize. I mean, I kind of knew about it already. SNS though, this is lit, bro. I feel like SNS is huge, bro, because you can eliminate like all of like the stress you can eliminate with this, I think. Because it's like you don't have to really worry about anything, bro. If you're on top of your shit with SNS, I feel like you're just golden all the time. It's like the perfect like DevOps type of thing. The fact that you can like email yourself. Hold, I think you can probably text yourself too. I think I'm gonna switch to making it text me instead of email because email is like the worst, bro. I don't like using email, bro. Fuck email. Fuck email, bro. Nah, texting is the best because like you actually notice when things happen, bro. Like I don't check my email enough for that to. I'll chat. I'll be like, oh, an email from AWS. So I guess I'll just not read it. That's what'll happen. Nah, but what'll actually happen, I think, is like you would get I would get so many emails to the point where I stopped paying attention to them. That's why I think texting's better. Because with texting, I never let something stick around as a text notification for a long time. Like I'll unsubscribe if it's annoying, but with email, it's a little different. I think I'll pick text instead. Oh, it worked. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I think next time I stream, I'm gonna talk less because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just like fucking rambling like for like hours, bro. I'm like rambling for like 2 hours. Where's that? Where's the other thing at? And I'm gonna check my email real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna show this all. Oh shit, you can kind of see stuff. I guess I'll show you this. Come on, that's for this fucking thing, bro. Oh, there we go. Yep. AWS notification. Uh, oh, this isn't even what I thought it was. This is just, uh, that's not what I thought it was. Hold up. What the hell? I just want to, wait, what is this? Oh, I have to confirm the subscription before it works. So I confirmed it. There was a link in the email, so now it'll actually notify me about stuff, I guess. Um, I'm gonna see if it's sent me that email from that run. It probably didn't send it though. Yeah, so next time I do it, it'll show it. So I guess I'll show that in on stream the next time I stream. Oh no, you can see my emails. All right. Ugh. All right, let's go. I'll see you another time. Peace out. Buy Quake today on the Shopify App Store. Quake. Quake. $30 a month for a chatbot on your Shopify store. Get it today on the Shopify App Store. Go to my YouTube channel and click the link to download it for your store today. 30-day free trial, free for a whole month. All right, peace out.